And we're live. Welcome back to CaliforniaPickin Live. Haven't done this in a while. Doing this from my mobile device. Just doing a little test, guys. Plan on doing more of these in the future. Let's see. How do I see if anyone's on here? Give me a thumbs up or whatever. Let me know I'm being seen. 4 people watching. Let's see. Hey, Swamp Picker, what's up? How you doing, guys? Man, I'm going to do a lot with this feature. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. What's up? Shalom to Jim Brown fams. Patricia, Swamp Picker. Who else is on here? Fam from Iowa. Shout out to the fams. That's awesome, guys. Great to see you on here. Don't really even know what I'm going to talk about, but just had to try this little feature out. I'm going to have to do this out in the field. This would be amazing. Take you around picking and all that. Yep. So, yeah, just let's see, what else could I talk about? So many things. I've been doing these Drew's celebrity grave tours. Hope you've been enjoying that. Hey, Dina Martin, how are you? What's up? Just doing a little live stream. This is, I think, the first time I've done it from my phone, which is so cool. I could take you out and show you the thrift stores, etc. You know, I gotta tell you guys, I really haven't been finding that much in Goodwill or Salvation Army. Oh yeah, the Red Baron plane was cool, wasn't it? Thanks, Swamp Picker. Yeah, that was really cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to top that one. What a find that was. If you guys didn't see that, go check out my Red Baron plane that I found right on top. And, yeah, thank you so much for the celebrity grave tours. It's kind of neat, huh? It's a whole new avenue for me. You know, I've done a lot of videos, and so I'm just expanding my range a little bit. I love going out there. And let's see, Dina says they've gone crazy at my local Goodwill and Salvation Army. Yeah, price-wise, definitely. But I'm just not finding the same things that I used to find. And a lot of people warned me that I shouldn't be doing videos and telling Goodwill what's valuable. But you know what? Somebody was going to do it someday, and it might as well be me. But I think the days of finding great stuff at Goodwill and Salvation Army right around me is over, unfortunately. So I may do hey, thanks, Patricia. I may do a video entitled Goodwill Salvation Army Rest in Peace. Carrying on with my celebrity grave tour. Now, really, I don't know, guys. I am not finding anything in the Goodwill or Salvation Army lately. And if I do find something, it's overpriced. And, you know, I just don't want to take that chance at buying something that's overpriced and having it stuck, you know, as being dead inventory, etc. So, yeah, shout out to all the fams out there. If you guys didn't know, the word fams come from Omar Gosh. It's not fans. He considers them, us, his fam. So I say it right back to you guys. Fams, you guys are my fams. If you're Omar's fams and James's fams, you're my fams too. So, yeah, that's just wanted to explain that to some of my older watchers and pickers out there. Hey, did anybody go to the reseller roundup or the reseller meetup or whatever it was with Chad? Dina says she found a small set of N&W dinnerware, old locomotive China for almost nothing. Interesting. Old locomotive China. Interesting. Oh, so Glenn, Swamp Picker went to the reseller meetup in Chicago. How was it, Glenn? Was that cool? Barbara, nice to see you on today, Barbara. Just doing a little live stream, just testing it out. I think it's really easy and cool. I think I'll be doing a lot more of these. I hate the editing process in terms of waiting and just been having such problems. But yeah, Glenn says it was great. Were there any videos done from it? I haven't seen any videos of Chad's or anybody's, Ronnie's. Wow, Lonnie, the Garage Flips drove 14 hours. That's dedication, man. I drove 2 hours down to San Diego to meet Omar and James of the fam. And yep. Thanks, Barbara. I met you through James and the fam. I watch his vids. Awesome. They're great guys. I hope to meet up with them again. But gosh, what could I show you around here? Anything new? Let me see. We have, let's see if I can do this. My place is a mess, you guys. I got to clean up around here. Look at this item right here. You might have seen this on my video. It's a small little painted jewelry chest. And it's really cool. I don't know if you saw this video, you guys, but this is neat. When I looked down here in the bottom here, I could see there was a false bottom there. So I knew something was in there. I don't know if it was like a music box. Sometimes they have a music box in the bottom there. But look at this, guys. This is very cool. I found these secret drawers in back of these doors. Really darn cool. There's one little drawer behind each one of these doors. Let me take this off for you and show you. You're watching CaliforniaPickin Live. So in each one of these drawers, I found a little German 1949 or 1950 little penny. I think that's good for good luck. But these little chests were made with these little secret compartments so you could hide your valuables. I just thought that was really cool. Picked it up for $5, you guys. Amazing deal. It's got some neat painting on the top, and it's an old box, probably from also around the same time, 1950s, something like that. Let's see, what else could I show you? Spin it around here. Let's see. Oh no, Jim asked about, is the Red Baron mass produced? No, it's not. That's like, there's probably only 2 of those or 3. It all depends. But when they make these movies, guys, and they have these props, they have to have more than one of them. And so in The Wizard of Oz, they had 3 pairs of ruby slippers. And Back to the Future, they had 2 or 3 cars. And the Batmobile, Batman, they had 2 or 3 cars in case one got messed up, or that they could be at different sites at different times shooting simultaneously. So that's what that's about. Let's see. Yeah, Dick Crazy Card asks about my coon. Yeah, my coon is fine. Twinkie is her name, and then she's got a buddy, and I'm not sure if we don't know if it's a girl or boy, but another one's been coming around, and I could tell the difference. Twinkie's got a little spot on the back of her ear, her left ear, and I'm not sure, But anyways, this new coon comes around. I could tell it's not Twinkie because it's just a little bit more shy, but it comes to my door and eats the food also. So I don't know. We might call that one Omar. I'm not sure. But I also thought maybe Ho Ho because you got Twinkies and you got Ho Hos, or Snowball, or I don't know. But I chose Twinkie because it was a cool name. Yeah, Omar. It would be funny to name it Omar. Omar likes this raccoon. I showed him some video on that. He liked it. It was so cool. When I hung out with Omar, I was in his hotel room with James and Max watching him edit his videos. And that was absolutely incredible to be there watching. And I also told him, guys, that, it was a trip being in the room with those guys, especially in the beginning, because I really almost thought I was in a video. This is the first time I've ever met anyone from YouTube, any fellow YouTubers, in person. So it was like I was in a video. It was the weirdest feeling I've ever had, practically. And I told them, I said, look, you guys, I don't know if I'm here or not. Is this cyber world, or I just had no clue. But yeah, that was just so much fun to go down there and meet Omar and James. They are the greatest guys. Yep, that was so strange. I don't think it will happen next time because I'm now used to talking to them live. But very strange. Omar just hurt his ankle when they went to the haunted church video. Didn't see that. I know he had a sprained ankle. Did he re-injure it, or I'm not sure. But hey, if you have any questions for me, Drew, the California Picker, just ask. If I can answer it, I'll let you know. And I'm enjoying this live stream here with you guys on a Wednesday morning, is it? Yep, let's see. Let's see. Who do we have here? Let's see. Yeah, I love, you guys like the haunted videos and such. And I'm also trying to mix it up with things I'm doing. I have some really incredible stuff that I'm working on right now, guys. I don't know when I'll have it up, but it's gonna be good. But yeah, I love to mix it up. I love to do different things. Hope Omar didn't get hurt too bad. He's planning to come out here again, and we have some things planned for his next California trip. Let's see, it said something about, Barbara says he was grabbed by some kind of spirit and shoved and pulled out a prayer circle at the end of the night. Wow. Those guys go into some crazy places. I mean, really, just so incredibly creepy. And there's spiders and there's glass, and they are too much. But oh, there goes my alarm. Let me just go in and turn this alarm off. Sorry about that. How annoying. Let's go back out here. What else could I show you today? Let's see. What did I find recently? Well, this is pretty cool. I've had this for a while, but I think you'd like it. It's dirty. It's dirty. It's been sitting on top. But look at that. It's a Cadillac car. All metal. And it's a good one. I think this is made in Japan and not China, I think. Yeah, the ones in Japan, the old ones, are the best. but it's very dirty. I should clean it off right there, but it's a Cadillac, pink Cadillac, really cool. Let's see, what else can I show you? I like this guy right here. He's a ceramic figure, and he's got a sword back here, and he's so delicate. But yeah, I love my ceramic pieces. Here's an Indian piece. Let me give you some more light. Hold on a second. That's a painting, reverse painting on glass right there. Get some more light in here. There you go. Reverse painting on glass. And that's got some, I believe, gold leaf on it. And what I think has happened is, over time, somebody has scratched away the gold leaf, possibly to bring it in for money. That's the only thing I can imagine, because all this was gold in here, and then some of it's left right here. But if somebody needed some money, maybe they scratched the gold flake out and got a few, I don't know, dollars, or I don't know, guys. Kind of interesting. Oh, here's my beautiful, I think this is an opium pipe. Incredible detail. I've shown you this on a video. All inlaid with mother of pearl. It looks like it's either a wood piece or bamboo. And I took it in to have it appraised, and they thought it was also an opium pipe or something to smoke something out of, because there's a little tube over here. But let me show you this. Just, I don't know, you can see the detail there. It's absolutely insane. Japanese, most likely. This is, I think, Japanese right in here. But I don't know. What do you think of that, guys? So, yeah, let's see. What are you guys finding? You guys finding anything at the Goodwill or the Salvation Army? I just have had no luck lately. It's just been Have you ever gotten a scary feeling from a piece? Barbara asked. No. I'm not one that thinks that. Well, it all depends, but no, in general, I look at things as antiques, and they all have a history, and I'm fascinated by the history. I mean, if I had like a weapon or something that was used in a crime or some weird thing like that, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't really been finding anything at the Goodwill or the Salvation Army lately. And I think it's because they've been watching my videos, you guys. I just put out too many videos that showed them, what the stuff I find. Now I think it all goes through their little, their eBay, they have a little store and a boutique kind of deal, and they sell stuff on eBay. And yeah, I think for me here, I think the days of finding great stuff, I mean, I'll find good stuff maybe, but great stuff, I just don't think so anymore. I found sterling silver. I found an amber necklace, red coral. I found artwork. I mean, just great stuff, but yeah. I think there's just too many pickers out there now, and they're all going to Goodwill and finding stuff there. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to pop on here and do a little live stream. Now I know how to do it, and this is going to be amazing, guys, because I could take you out in the field I've always wanted to do that, you know, and just go picking live with you, and maybe you could ask me questions while I'm there, or give me guidance, or tell me don't buy this, or I mean that would really be cool. So I think I'm going to use this feature for that. And if you haven't already, hit like, hit that thumbs up, and hit that bell symbol. You'll be getting notified whenever I make new videos, which is often these days. So yeah, I have some really incredible things planned, and just trying to mix it up. I hope you enjoy the variety that I'm bringing you, because I don't like to keep on doing the same thing. You'll get bored, I'll get bored. Anyways, tell me who's still watching here. Are you guys still here? Let me know in the comments. What kind of stuff do you guys collect or buy? I'd be interested in that. Do you like antiques? Do you like vintage? Oh, hey, Swamp Picker, see ya. Yep, Barbara, I wish you to find some great things that make you happy. I always do, Barbara. Wow, I always do. I found some great, great stuff. Let's see. Now that I know where this feature is, I'll be doing a lot more of these, because I can interact with you guys. You can ask me questions, and I get to show you stuff and then not have to sit there and wait for it to be uploaded. That is like torture, really. From a YouTuber's point of view, that's just, it's a pain in the you-know-what. So, yep. I like to collect pottery. Barbara says I like to collect pottery and Native American things. Wow, nice. Native American things. I like Native American items. The only problem with that, Barbara, is selling them on eBay, let's say, because they require you to have something in writing that it's from a certain tribe. And when I buy something, there's no documentation on it. Even if it is an older item, how am I going to get that? I'm not a Native American myself, and how am I going to get that documentation? I don't know. It's okay to collect things, but to collect things to sell, it becomes problematic. It really does. But you probably just collect, and then there's no problem that way. But to buy and resell these Native American items, you have to have documentation. Ugh. But, yep, I know you probably don't sell them. So, yeah, I have, what do I have? I have an Acoma bowl, an Acoma ceramic bowl, possibly from the, I don't know, New Mexico, Arizona area, Acoma. And I was thinking it was from Lucy, one of the most famous Acoma ceramicists. I don't know. It could be also from Lucy's relatives. Very often, ceramic making or whatever, any kind of Native American craft work is passed from one member to another member of the family as it goes down the line, and you have the sons or daughters doing similar work as their parents. Which is kind of interesting. So, yeah, Native American stuff's cool. I collect Chinese, Japanese. I just collect it all, guys. If it's old and it's good and it's unique and the price is right, I'm all over that stuff, Hey, sorry I didn't shave this morning. Yep. Thank you, Barbara. I try to give good advice whenever I can. I don't know everything, but I try to tell you what I do know. And if you know everything in life, then it's time to go. But you'll never know everything, and I'll never know everything, and that's the best part about it. You're always learning. I'm always learning from you guys. You know, sometimes when I don't know what something is, I'll ask you, and you guys will give me great like info or tips, and that's just really great. Yeah, learning is so much fun, guys. When I was younger, I didn't pay attention a lot in school. We were just having too much fun. And, you know, I think when I got older, I got a real incredible urge to learn. And if I'm interested in something, I want to learn everything about it. But if I'm not interested in it, like algebra, like when's the last time you used algebra in your normal everyday life, guys? You know how they tortured us in school learning algebra? Give me a break. I've never used algebra once. You know? I hate math too. Also, Barbara, I just hate it. The only thing I like math is adding up the dollars and cents in my bank account or how much people are going to pay me or whatever. That's the only number that I'm interested in. And you don't need algebra for that. It does give me a headache. I think you're also like your brain is wired like you're either left-sided or right-sided brain. I'm the more creative side. I don't remember which one that was, but I have no problem with creativity and all that, but I am severely lacking in the math category when it comes to algebra. Now, geometry is a little different because you actually have real shapes to deal with, triangles and, circumferences and area. I can sort of embrace that. That's fine. But ugh, that other stuff. Also, guys, I don't like electronics or learning new technology. It just seems so, I don't know, difficult sometimes. And all the wiring and all the, how you hook things up and follow instructions. I hate that stuff. I just almost wish I could pay somebody to do all that. So, yep, yep. Jim says he wished he had a thirst for knowledge when he was younger, and yes, I wish I did too, because I would be so much farther ahead now. So, sort of getting caught up. But yeah, there's a time for everything. I don't know. It's one of those things. But if I went back to school, guys, I'd be like a really, I think, good student with the stuff that I would, really enjoy. I love art, design, architecture, food. Oh, by the way, I should tell you, I have a couple Facebook pages too as well. Well, let's see, one anyway. The Best Food in Los Angeles, it's called. Best Food in Los Angeles. Or is it Best Food of Los Angeles? Best Food in Los Angeles, I think it's called. Anyways, it's a Facebook group. And yeah, thanks, Barbara. Yeah, my videos are a school. Yep. But go check out on Facebook if you're on there, my Facebook food group called The Best Food in Los Angeles. And hit like over there if you like. Follow food trends and all that sort of thing here in LA. And we feature a lot of stuff on that channel or group rather. I have so many different interests, you guys. I haven't even told you about all of them. I'm so eclectic and just all over the place. But yeah, I think it's all related. Art, architecture, food, design. Oh yes, thanks so much. Field Royd. I really enjoy your, what did he say? I'm sorry, it just disappeared. I really enjoy your cemetery videos, Drew. Thanks for producing them. You're welcome. I have some more coming. I'm having problems uploading them on one of my channels. My other channel I can upload. I don't know why that is. It's driving me crazy. It says something about the file formatting. That's what I was saying earlier. Technology is just not my thing. And when things don't work, I get really frustrated and angry. You know, printers, error messages. I just hate that stuff. I just want to push a button and say, fix the problem. That's it. It's really what I want. But, yeah, just getting my day started. 8:44 in the morning. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sharon Tate, Barbara. Wow. What a tragedy. What a story. I'm working on some new things about the whole story, and I want to put this out, but I just want to pick the right time. And like I said, I'm having problems uploading that stuff. But yeah, I'm doing some more stuff coming on the Manson family. Yep. Strangely, I have a weird interest or fascination with this story. I don't know. It's pretty gruesome, obviously, but But yeah, I like the celebrity grave tours. I get to visit these people that I admire and have seen on TV and movies all these years. We have some amazing cemeteries out here, guys. I'm going to be going to Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and there's like, I don't know, 50 top celebrities over there. And you guys have seen me do a video from Westwood Memorial. There's a lot of celebrities there. I even plan to go out to Forest Lawn, maybe visit Michael Jackson. I'm sure you guys would like that. Michael Jackson, also out there recently, unfortunately, Chris Cornell was buried out there, I believe. Or, no, that was at, Hollywood Forever, I think. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what is. Barbara says, I did not know all what your friend was telling, so I think you would be interesting. You live in California. Yeah, I do have all sorts of stuff here to talk about. And yeah, my buddy Marcus, he's like a trivia encyclopedia, this guy. So started using and collaborating with him with videos. We'll be doing more of those. Marcus likes to give you all that kind of trivia, first-hand trivia. He watches all those television shows, and yeah, maybe you could do videos of houses where celebrities once lived. Yep, I plan on doing that too as well. One step ahead of you. Yep. Timex Fast, thank you. Thumbs up to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day, because you know what? You can. But yeah, I live here in LA, and it's just, there's lots of stories, lots of people to talk about. And I have a lot of knowledge about some of these subjects, and why not show them to you? You guys probably will love watching these. Oh, Barbara asked me, what time do you start picking? Pretty much when the store opens, 10 o'clock. Go there maybe 3-4 times a week. Maybe before I might have been going every day. But yeah, I'm pretty consistent and obsessed with that, going to the thrift stores. I get exercise. I walk up the street. I get exercise. That's really the most important part. And then it's just like therapy for me when I'm there. And now I have this feature where I can take you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be dangerous out there with this thing. Whew. Now, the only problem is the monetizing, because all these stores play music, you guys, and then they hit me for my um, copyright infringement. Yeah, Barbara, I do cook, and that might be another thing I might show you guys. Cooking videos. I love to cook, and I'm pretty darn good, I have to say, and fairly modest as well. But yeah, I love to cook, and like I said, I might be showing you some of that. Bring it out. Yep. There's so many things, you know. Now here's the thing, like I started California Pickin', I don't know, 5 years ago, and mostly it's dedicated to art, antiques, and vintage collectibles. But you know, as the time went on, I got, wanted to include more interesting things in terms of mixing it up and including this and including that. And if I had to start a new channel for every little subject that I'm interested in, I'd have like 20 channels. So I kind of like, oh, hey, let's see, that was Dawn from the fam. And Jim says, cool, I love cooking too and eating. Haha, that is absolutely, the eating part is the best part. And, yep, let's see. Yep. Okay, Barbara says, I don't know why, but the airplane stays in my mind when you found it. Yeah. That was incredible, guys, to find that plane sitting on the dumpster. And then one of my fams alerted me that it might be a movie prop, and then another one of my fams, two or three of my fams, trying to find it online and finding The Revenge of the Red Baron, 1994. Let me talk about that a little bit. I didn't really get into this too much, but not only was it just a prop in the movie, which it was a prop. It was used for all those indoor, inside, or when it's not flying, like Tobey Maguire's holding the plane and he's walking around with it. And it took a beating, I think, during the shooting of that movie. In fact, that's why they probably had 2 or 3 of these planes. In fact, the guy that I found it outside of his studio told me that there were 2 planes, one that had the little machine guns that would spark for some of the close-ups, and the other one had a moving prop. But then there was one more plane, an RC plane, that was actually flying around. I don't know if that was my plane. I have a feeling, I just don't know. It probably was not. But let me just say that the plane that was in the movie was not just a prop, it was the star of the show. And if you guys go watch that movie, the plane is throughout the whole movie. And it's like that movie Christine. Did you guys ever see Christine with the black car that kept coming back? That was the star of the show. Also Jaws. That shark was the star. And I think I know that this plane was the star of that movie. And it kept coming back and chasing these people through the movie. It was a little hokey, I must admit, but they put a lot of money into that movie. Special effects. It had some top celebrities in it. Mickey Rooney, great old actor from the old days. He was in Hollywood for 85 years or whatever it was. And yeah, the car Christine was very creepy. Yeah, Barbara, it was very creepy. Yeah, just to have the plane occur in the movie and be the main character. Oh, also another star was in the movie was, as I mentioned, Lorraine Newman from Saturday Night Live, from the old cast. And she did this movie. She didn't do a very good job at acting, I have to say. But then there's another star, actually 2 more stars, both from other television shows that you're familiar with. And one was Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory got his start in that movie, 1994, before he was ever on TV in The Big Bang Theory. And Big Bang Theory, he's won like four or five Grammys. He wins every year. Jim Parsons of the he plays the psychiatrist, the interviewing Tobey Maguire when he gets arrested or taken in. And then there's another character on there that used to appear on Seinfeld, especially he was a redheaded guy, and he appeared in this episode where with the Technicolor Dreamcoat. So he's in that movie too. I spotted two guys that were future, actors, celebrities, especially Jim Parsons. Wow. He got a start in that movie. But, let's see. Barbara asks, have you ever seen a star walking on your picking trips? Yeah, I have. I've done the Santa Monica Flea Market collectible antique show, and there's celebrities that come in my booth all the time. I sold Julia Roberts' kids some Hot Wheels. She came in with her husband, and she didn't say very much, but the husband was kind of doing the talking and asking the kid what he'd like, and they bought some used Hot Wheels from me, guys. I don't know why. If you're Julia Roberts, why would you buy used Hot Wheels at a flea market? I don't know, but let's see. Who else? What's the lady's name in the Woody Allen movies? Diane Keaton's come in my booth. Very nice lady. Talked to her a couple times. Also, Rick Ocasek of the Cars. I talked to him there. And, she's from Georgia. Yep. Interesting. I didn't know Diane Keaton was from Georgia. Or was that Julia Roberts? I don't know. Who's from Georgia? But, Rick Ocasek, I chatted with him and his son. His son is really tall because he's married to Paulina Poroskova, who's also like 5'11". She was a model. So the kid is really tall. And Rick Ocasek told me he's producing other people's music. Okay, Julia Roberts is from Georgia. I live in England. Okay, cool. Shout out to England. Any plans to visit Omar in Florida? Yeah, I'd really like to. I don't know about the summertime, though, guys. I am just not down with the humidity. But, I plan to go to Florida. Or anywhere else those guys are at. Hopefully West Coast will be better. Maybe do another Vegas thing, or Arizona has some real spiritual, cool places. Hey John, thank you so much. I love your videos. That's awesome, dude. I really appreciate that. All these comments keep me going, guys. I mean, this is so much fun to interact with you. Shout out to all the different continents, the countries out there. Australia, the Philippines watch me a lot. Pretty amazing. In the Philippines, in England, in Germany, all around the world, guys. I'm really amazed that I have watchers and subscribers from all around the world. Yep, I like to share all this great stuff with you, I never thought I would actually be doing this, guys. Really, I didn't. If you can believe it, I'm kind of shy. And not super social physically. I don't, but this is why this is a great outlet for me. Catherine Pierce, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. What does it say? Barbara said, "Yeah, yeah. I would like to go on the Queen Mary, Barbara. Absolutely. Um, no, I was not on the Queen Mary with them. I should have gone that night. Sort of kicked myself. I was calling them and trying to figure out where they were. I probably just should have gone there, gone on the ship, and then surprised them. That would have made a good video, huh? But they were with some other folks. I didn't want to be like, you know, I didn't want to be overstaying my welcome. I had just spent some time with them in San Diego, but Omar was supposed to come up to LA, and I don't think he did. He's like the hardest working guy on YouTube. Like I said, I was in Omar's room with James and Max there, and they were all editing videos, especially Omar. And those guys are obsessed. I mean, Omar was on his Apple using Final Cut Pro, and I was just watching the master at work. Really great. And that was when all the other fams went away, and I was just there with them alone. It was, like I said, it was just like a video I was in. But let's see, who else? Any celebrities? Oh, yeah. Another time at the Santa Monica Airport Antique and Collectible Show, I did see, let me just tell you the story of how it came. I see this woman in the distance wearing this beautiful flowing dress, and the sun is like, I think it was red. It was a red orangey kind of dress. And the sun was beaming through her dress. She was in the distance, and, you know, I'm attracted, so I saw this woman in the distance, and I started getting close to her, and I'm like, oh my God, I think, who is that? And I walk up to them, and it's a guy and a girl, and they're walking, and it turned out to be Sofia Vergara, one of the most beautiful, hot actresses out there. And I started walking alongside them, and I said, what, you guys didn't find anything yet? And she said, she told me she has a weakness for sunglasses, but she didn't find any sunglasses that day. But then I started showing her and her boyfriend some of the stuff I found that day, and that was incredible to run into Sofia Vergara. Just, I could see her from a couple hundred yards away. I could just tell that was a beautiful woman. Let's see. Hold on a second. What did you do with the Red Baron movie prop I found? I will be probably trying to sell it locally because you can't put it in a box, really. And I'd like to see if there's any collectors here in Los Angeles that would be interested in try to find some collectors out here of movie memorabilia, which it shouldn't be hard. And Barbara asks or says, Miss Pa Hotel, not sure if this is the spelling. Some Cali hotel they visited, Miss Pa. Yeah, I saw that hotel. That was cool. Yes, we do have a lot of beautiful women out here in California. There's no doubt about that. But let's see. Those were my celebrity sightings. I do have one celebrity that I don't care for, and you guys might be surprised. You want to hear about some of this? There's a celebrity woman that I ran into at the flea market that I just don't care for, and it's just because I don't know. Okay, so Barbara says, sure. It was Marissa Tomei of My Cousin Vinny fame, and she's a Academy Award winner. She came into my booth, and I started chatting with her, and as soon as I let on that I knew who she was, she just became real, I don't know, just unapproachable, didn't want to converse. Yeah, I just, I have met a lot of celebrities, guys, in my day, and there's only a couple that I've met that just turn out to be not what they appear to be. Should I go through the list? I'll go down the list, okay? Because I have them all on the tip of my head. Marissa Tomei gave me some attitude there, definitely. And then later on, I used to talk to her. I said, "Hey, I loved your work on Seinfeld." Because you remember she did that little cameo appearance on Seinfeld where George Costanza was falling in love with Marissa Tomei, and it was a funny episode. And I was just paying her a compliment, and she just didn't take it well. Another time, a long, 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 long time ago, I was working up at Sunset Plaza area on Sunset, and I was in a building where I was really, the building had a lot of celebrities and agents and stuff going in and out of there. So I would run into some people up on Sunset Boulevard, and I ran into Ursula Andress. She was in the movie with James Bond. I believe that was From Russia with Love, maybe, or one of the early Bond films. And I saw her on the street, and I approached her and I said, "Hello." And she got all freaked out. And I said, "You're Ursula Andress, right?" And she goes, "Who are you?" And like I said, "Oh, I'm just somebody that watches your movies." And she was like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "You're a celebrity. I'm just saying hi, don't be afraid." She kind of scurried away, and like, wow, Ursula Andress did not give me the time of day. And another celebrity that didn't respond well was, who else? Oh gosh, I think that's it. Um, but I have met lots of celebrities that were really nice and approachable, and let's talk about them. Oh gosh, I've just met so many celebrities. Oh yeah, when I was at that same building up on Sunset, I met Daryl Hannah, and she was waiting for her then boyfriend Jackson Brown, the famous singer. And yeah, Barbara says there are lots of crazy stalkers, so I guess people are scared. Yeah, I could imagine that. I don't, you know, I don't know if I would like being recognized out on the street. You know, I've only been recognized a couple times for my videos, and that's really flattering, by the way. I'm always blown away by that. Um, but other celebrities, yeah, Daryl Hannah, I ran into her, talked to her. Oh, this is a funny story. You guys know John DeLorean, the inventor of the DeLorean car, the one that was in Back to the Future? Well, John DeLorean got caught in some type of scheme, drug scheme or something like that. Well, anyways, I went into the bathroom one day, and I'm at the urinal, and a guy comes up and goes in the very next urinal right next to me, and I look over and it's John DeLorean. What a trip. I said, "How you doing?" It was so awkward, but he goes, "Hey, fine." But oh yeah, Barbara, I have some stories for you. You would not believe the extensive stories and stuff I've had experienced over the years. I haven't shared any of those things with you. Maybe I should start doing that. Um, oh, I met Rod Stewart in that same elevator coming down in that same building, the Luckman building, 9200 Luckman, 9200 Sunset Boulevard. Um, yeah, I ran into Rod Stewart. And one thing I noticed about Rod Stewart, I'm very observant, you guys. I pick up on stuff like right away. And I saw he bit his nails. He bit his nails real bad. I bite my nails too a little bit, but I noticed Rod Stewart had little nubby fingers, but Yeah, Rod is the man. That guy looked older when he was younger, and now he looks younger now that he's older because he's still in great shape and all that. Um, oh gosh, I could go into a long list of people. Um, I've met the girls of Heart, the rock band Heart. Um, let's see. Uh, the list is long, but yeah, have you guys met any celebrities out there? I mean, we see them all the time, and there's places that you can go to and see them, you know, hiking, or they go to certain places in LA. And yeah, Heart rocks. Yeah, the Heart, those ladies were so nice. I was working at the Forum a long, long time ago, and I had the greatest spots at the fabulous Forum where all the Lakers played and the Kings. And I worked up with Chick Hearn in the box. I met the great Chick Hearn. I used to work with him several times a week. Never got a picture with him. That was stupid. I don't know what was wrong with me. I knew he was a legend, and you know, um, yep, yeah. So as far as the Heart concert goes, I was working backstage. They used to give me these great, great locations they liked me, and they used to give me these great spots backstage, guarding the Forum Club entrance. Um, and it looks like somebody just sent me something. Doug Stone, Information Society. Doug Stone, don't know. I met Arsenio Hall, Alan Thicke, All Notes. When I was at the Arsenio show, Field says, let's see. Yeah. And I was working backstage, and usually, we get there's usually like a hot dog or some chips in the room, in the hospitality room, because they have hospitality rooms for the acts, and where they go and they eat, and their friends eat, and anybody in their entourage eats. And Heart, usually I get a hot dog or some chips or some peanuts. And Heart, when they were there, they go, Ann Wilson goes, "Oh yeah, go in the room and help yourself." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I go in the room, and they have cracked lobster and big shrimp and mussels and clams and this whole fish platter that was just insane. I was helping myself to big chunks of lobster and shrimp, and I just couldn't believe it. They were the nicest girls. And wow, Heart, Ann and Nancy Wilson. My mom waited on Lionel Richie and some pro wrestlers. Yeah, cool. Lionel Richie, I actually worked on Lionel Richie's house. That's another thing that you guys don't know about me, is that I'm in the architecture business, interior architecture business, etc. I've designed and worked on many celebrities' homes. And Ben and Jen worked on their two homes. Ben Affleck worked on Christina Applegate's house, Lionel Richie's house. Gosh, who else? Lucy Lawless, she played Xena, warrior princess. I designed her bathroom. I do custom interiors for high-end homes. That's what I've been trained in. And the art and antiques thing go along with that, So I got a lot of knowledge from working in the design business and architecture business. So, yeah, we do have some I do have some exposure sometimes through that business with celebrities. And Jennifer Garner worked on a movie in my town. Big movie for, yeah. Jennifer Garner, yeah, she was a big star. I think now she's just raising her kids. But I designed her house with her first husband, and they didn't live in the house very long, if not at all, when they got divorced. That was a little bit of a disappointment, I think. She was a bigger star than her husband, and I think that was a problem. I don't know. Some men are just, they can't handle their wives being more famous than them. But she ended up with Ben Affleck after he broke up with J-Lo. So that's interesting. Yeah, I had a lot of neighbors growing up. I went to a school with a lot of celebrity kids. I went to school with Lou Rawls's kid. We had a lot of celebrity kids. Dick Clark's kid. There were a lot of people back then going around where I live. Let's see. So now that I know how to use this feature, guys, this is just going to be incredible. I'm going to be able to take you places that I've never been able to take you. Have you ever been an actor? Yeah, I actually have, Barbara. I have. I'll tell you about that sometime. But, yeah. There are some things I want to tell you guys about me and all that. I just haven't gotten around to it. But, yep. Done a little bit of acting. Didn't want to pursue it for a lifetime, let's say, or whatever, but let's see. Yeah, how is Omar Gosh? He seems like a really cool guy. Yeah, he's beyond cool. Because it's just what you see in real life that he is, just like in his videos. He's just as cool. Oh, hey, thanks. You have a great voice for voiceovers. Thank you, Barbara. I never thought I had a nice voice. But it's like when I talk like this, I can actually manipulate the tone of my voice. No, actually, I really want to get a microphone because I know it'll be so much better sound. But you know how sometimes you don't like your face or your sound of your voice, but I'm getting used to it, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, it's fun to live here in LA, and a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to see. And how did you have to get over getting shy? Yeah, let me tell you what I did, Barbara, to get over getting shy or being shy. I didn't like to speak in front of a audience, or I hated public speaking. Hated that. Just really didn't want to do that. And anyway, can you make your screen wider instead the little vertical? If I flipped it this way, what would happen? Is that good? Do you see me better, or? Let me know in the comments. Did that work, or are you guys seeing me sideways? Sometimes when you start the video, you can't see. I'm watching from South Australia. How you doing, mate? I love Australia. Cheers, right, mate? Let me give you. Are you seeing this straight? Are you seeing this? No, sideways. Okay, let's just go back to that. So let me do my little shout out to Australia, because I have the little thing that I do. I say, have a clue, buy a vowel, call the queen, have a cup of tea. Cheers, right, mate. Fix yourself a Vegemite sandwich. Because I come from a land down under, where women go and men plunder. Crack yourself a Foster's lager. Throw another shrimp on the barbie and have a fat income holiday. Oh, that's funny. 1:48 there in Australia. What do they collect in Australia? I do not know what they collect in Australia. Aboriginal work, I would imagine. Aboriginal work. I had recently a piece from Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's like tribal art. Hey, morning. Sandy B from Maine. Yeah, she's a watcher here in my channel. How you doing, Sandy? What is up? Welcome to CaliforniaPickin Live. We don't have no YouTubers in Australia. You don't? Well, we should change that. Hey, sometimes I watch these gold hunting videos, treasure hunting videos from Australia. And one thing you guys do have in Australia is big nuggets of gold. Some of the largest nuggets I've ever seen, I think, has been found. You know, doing good, actually working, watching this. Yeah, they have opals too, Barbara. Exactly. I think also diamonds, but yeah, opals. Black opals. I would love to dig for black opals out there. Would be very cool. But I love those Australian gold finding videos. Those are amazing. Let's see, I found a couple pickers here, not too many though. Well, hopefully that will change, because more people come on here on YouTube and they flourish. A lot of people have come and gone too, by the way, since I've been here. Lots of people have come and gone. I mean, there's been a lot of people that just have not kept on going, and I just kept on going. I didn't care. I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't going to quit. Wasn't going to give up on you guys. So we've been on here an hour now. I don't know. Are you enjoying this? I hope you are. Some people lose hope. Yeah, I think it's tough. Omar, I even asked Omar when we were in the hotel room, and I was just there with him alone. Max and James went out to get something or whatever, and I was there, and I said, so Omar, man, I know you were just like, what was it like to not be a celebrity and then all of a sudden become like this big YouTube star? And he's like, oh, I'm not going to change. I'm the same guy, and I'll always be the same guy. And he just said it was just, more people contacting him, wanting to talk to him, more messages and more commitments. And that guy works hard. And his family, Melissa's got to she's just got to hold it down when Omar's away. And I could imagine that's hard. They got all the chickens. They got dogs, cats, birds, chickens, and the kids running around. And wow, give Melissa the props, because wow. And I know she misses him when he's on the road. I know that must be tough. So hopefully Melissa can go on a trip or two sometime soon. Love to meet Melissa. She's a nice lady. She helped me out, hooking me up with James so we could go down to South Coast Plaza. Let's see. Yeah, James and Omar, just such great guys. They're like the bros I never had, I had a sister, but yep. His editing skills, you're right, Jim, is just amazing. I sat and watched him doing his video editing. But yeah, I kind of asked him about what it was like just before and after becoming famous. Because I think he is famous right now, million subscribers, and his videos get millions of hits each, or at least hundreds of thousands. That guy is on his way. And shout out to Omar and James and the fam and G-Team. I love all those guys. I hope to hang out with them and meet the G-Team as well. There's not as many abandoned places here in LA because real estate values are so up there that things don't sit around a long time to go in and check them out. But Yeah, he is. Barbara, such a likable guy. Wow. Yep. Cool. Also subscribe to you, Neville. Thank you. And yeah, like I came upon Omar and James because I do those dumpster dives. And the the tunnel systems, we don't have tunnels like that here, I don't think, that kind of large drainage pipe tunnel thing. But the phase rug tunnel, yeah. Hey, I have James's one dirty sock from James's excursions into the phase rug tunnel, probably 1, 2, and 3 the time they were there. James left a dirty sock in my car, my van, and you know what? It's really been acting very strange. I think James's sock is possessed. I mean, it's just the sock is acting very strangely. So I'm thinking about putting the sock up on eBay or maybe just an auction to the fams. Who would buy James's dirty phase rug sock? That's what I want to ask you guys. How much would you pay? Because, it's been on TV, it's been on YouTube. Maybe you should raffle off the famous sock. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think I'm going to do. I am going to probably do that for James. And oh, $1, Jim says $1. I think it would go up from there. I think it would be like a bidding war. But I would give James like the major portion of it. I would just maybe keep just a little commission for myself for doing it, or I don't know, maybe even donate to charity. I don't know, but it would be cool and funny, wouldn't it? I don't think anyone's ever done that before, so. And they mentioned it the other night on a live stream or what have you. Omar gave James some shoes, and then James mentioned that I had the sock. It's just so funny. James's possessed sock. Now, I didn't see any signs of possession when James was here, but that doesn't mean that. I don't know, but he seemed to be fine, and we played some basketball together. That was kind of cool. James is like 6'5", and I'm 5'10", and we played some basketball. We played horse, and he beat me 2 out of 3. I won 1 game, so I'm going to need a rematch with James. I just couldn't hit anything that day. Ugh, it's been so long since I've shot hoops. But that was fun. Yeah, those guys, I mean, Omar's 35 and James is 40, and they're like big kids. They're like, they just want to get in all kinds of trouble, and I'm like, James, well, we could get arrested. He's like, oh, that would make great YouTube. That would be YouTube gold. And I'm like, I don't want to get arrested. But I think James is overtired, falling asleep. Yeah, yep. And by the way, if anyone wonders, because I heard of some people questioning, is he legally blind? And he is legally blind, from what I could tell. This was not an act. And if anyone ever thinks that those guys are like, that it's not an act. James is got some challenges with his vision. Yeah, I did see that. James's eyes turned white. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, I sometimes think about when you start messing with the another world or the underworld or whatever you want to call it, spirits, and I sometimes think that maybe sometimes they follow you home. You just don't know. And like I said, I got some stuff coming up for you guys that are just gonna knock your socks off. It's some of the best stuff that I've ever put out. I just have to get it edited and put up there, but Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's so dumb that people say he's not blind. I mean, there's a lot of hoaxers and scammers on YouTube. I know that. But these guys are as real as it gets, you know, and they're people are accusing them of scamming people, and that's just crazy. They don't need that. They don't need to ask for donations. People all give them money, and we all enjoy their videos. And Omar is doing this full time. I mean, this is his job, and James has another job, is working on another career, which I give him so much credit for. He's reinventing himself. um yeah. Yeah, no, Sandy, they are not faking their videos. Uh, as far as ghost hunting goes, I've never seen a ghost myself. I've seen pictures of ghosts. I'm into the paranormal, way into the paranormal. For all you guys that didn't know, I love the paranormal, mysteries, conspiracies, all that sort of thing. Yes, James, I believe, does have a form of glaucoma. Um, but yeah, guys, I've always have been paranormal, extraterrestrial, UFOs. I love that stuff. If you want to go check out another channel I have, it's called Drew FO, DRU, second word FO. I'm not sure if there's a hyphen in there, but that's my second channel. My daily vlog channel. No, I don't post a lot over there, but yeah, I show some of my UFO videos. Yeah, Barbara. Oh, I love aliens. I love aliens too. I could talk to you about it all day long. The history of it, just all of it. I think it's the most important topic in the whole world, other than saving the planet. It's the most important thing I want to know before I die. I want to know where we came from. I want to know, let's see. Have you ever seen what you thought was a UFO? No, Sandy, not what I thought was a UFO. I recorded many. I've shown them here on CaliforniaPickin, and then my other channel, Drew FO, DRU, second word FO, on YouTube. Go on and like it over there. I have several videos showing the UFOs. Now, I've never seen a flying saucer. I've never seen the classic flying saucer shape. But what I do see a lot of is these things called spheres. Maybe not orbs. Orbs are smaller. They're sometimes indoors. Or orbs, I think, possibly might be spiritual. Something ethereal. But UFOs, dozens. I've recorded them dozens, not just seen them. I've recorded them. These spheres, which I believe are drones. I mean, when we go to Mars, or we go wherever, we put out little drones. We don't go down to the surface first. And I believe that that's what's been happening. We got drones coming down from the mothership, and they're watching us. I mean, just go on YouTube. I mean, Secure Team. Yeah, I do watch Secure Team with Skyler. I call him Skyler. He's got a little lisp, but Tyler. Hey guys, it's Skyler with Secure Team. We have a really amazing video today to show you on Secure Team. So, I also watch Third Phase of Moon. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. I'm your host, Blake Cousins. And I also watch, shout out to UFO Planet with my buddy Darren Crapo. He does a good job. And then there's, what's the other guy's name? Look Now TV, Rick. Hey guys, this is Rick from Look Now TV. Check out this new video. I don't believe in UFOs, but believe in classified flying objects. Yeah, Jim, there are man-made UFOs. We've reversed that technology. Yeah, Barbara, I like Rick. Hey, hey guys, it's Rick from Look Now TV. Check out this new video. Kind of sounds like Napoleon Dynamite. What do you want to do today, Napoleon? Whatever I feel like I want to do, God. Yeah, Comfortable Life says that they are legally blind. I have equipment for that for reading. That's too bad. Sorry to hear that. Area 51, I always wanted to go there, check it out. Sandy B. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I do kind of have a funny side to me. I try to let it out often. I'll do a little Elvis, that's right. I'll talk a little Elvis, it's just like, Elvis talks like this, he uses the same words. He says like, that's all I'm trying to say, Oh, that's right, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Elvis song the other day, wise men say, only fools rush in. I like to sing too. Oh yeah, I didn't answer that question earlier. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But to get over the fear of speaking in front of an audience, you guys, I started doing karaoke. And I have a pretty decent voice, so I went out there, started doing karaoke. And started singing in front of an audience, and that solved a lot of stuff, Hey, thanks, Jim. I love doing Elvis. I did a whole series called the Elvis Picker. That's right. We're going to go around and find some good stuff, today. I don't know what I'm going to find, but, that's all I'm trying to say, Elvis does this kind of thing where he just like, he kind of slurs his words like this and says, hey, I'm Elvis Presley, that's all I'm trying to say, that's it, I'm the king, that's all I'm trying to say. That came from the Saturday Night Live episode with Nick Cage. Yeah, I'd like to have anything Elvis, boy. Elvis was the man, But anyways, yeah, I started singing Suspicious Minds at karaoke. That's one of my favorites to do. Oh, we can go on together on suspicious. Well, anyways, I don't want copyright infringement, but yeah, I love my Elvis. I love all kinds of music too. Rock and roll, blues, jazz. I'm all over the place, guys. Love that stuff. So, yeah, let's see. What am I going to do today, Napoleon? I don't know what I'm going to do today. I wanted to go pick up some things at the dry cleaner. I had to go to the bank. What was else I was going to do? I don't know. But now that I have this feature, guys, wow. Let's see. How much time? I think maybe if you sing more for like more than, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds, they pick up on it. But Elvis is still seen in Hawaii. I kind of don't think that Elvis is still alive, guys. I'm into conspiracies, and I've done a lot of research on that. There's a guy who claims he's Elvis. Now he's a preacher. He does look like Elvis. He does sound like Elvis, but nah. Elvis is dead and gone. But wish he was still around. That guy would have been amazing. But yeah, most of those, faking one's death. Michael Jackson faking his death. Nah, I just don't buy that. I'm into conspiracies, and flat earth is another one. I don't buy that. Flat earth? I believe in hollow earth, which is the exact opposite of flat earth. The earth could be hollow. We've a lot of UFOs have been seen coming out of the earth, Antarctica, all that sort of thing. But yeah, by being up into the paranormal and conspiracy, you kind of have to have some type of like benchmark. You can't go for everything. Okay, yeah, Sandy B, back to work. Hey, thank you so much to stopping by, Sandy, one of my best subs out there. She's always commenting. Have a great lunch, Sandy. We'll see you in another broadcast here. It's now 1 hour and 20 minutes. Doesn't seem like it. I'm just talking. It's amazing the stuff you can actually, you know, keep talking about. But yeah, I love bye, Sandy. Yeah, so yeah, I love all those other subjects, paranormal, and that's why I like Omar and James. They're doing and G Team. I'm getting a call here. Somebody's calling. Who would that be? I don't know. Maybe that's just anyway, I'll just let it ring. Let the answering machine pick it up, right? But yeah, I'm into okay, yeah, I'm getting another call. I recognize the voice. Anyway, I'll have to call him back. Excuse me, but yeah, you got to have an open mind to these things because there's stuff out there that we just don't understand. I'm sure of it. I'm sure there's alternate universes, parallel universes. Absolutely. If you think about it, I'll just put it this way. There are 100 billion stars, guys, each with 100 billion galaxies in each with some 10 to 12 planets, excuse me, revolving around each. And the chances are that we are not alone. It's statistically impossible. So, excuse me. So the fact that we're the only ones is ridiculous. And this is called the Drake equation, if you wanted to go look it up. And it's the statistic ratio of what are the odds of us being alone in the universe. There's definitely parallel universes or alternate realities. And I love to just think about that stuff, what does that say? They're just having fun, great adventures, but let's see. No, Barbara says, no, we are not alone. We couldn't be alone. I mean, what an arrogant, self-centered theory that is, that man is everything. And we're just like this, guys. I mean, we're like a fraction of 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 a grain of sand on the whole beach of the world. And it's probably even greater than that. To think that we're the only ones is really quite arrogant, self-centered, and preposterous, in my opinion. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of UFOs, guys. My first one, I was about 17. And I'll tell you this story real fast, but it's a good one. Yes, Barbara says, God, the universe made all the planets. Why would we be the only ones that have life? Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Now, I will admit, the Earth has the perfect atmosphere. And if one little thing, guys, was off, we would not be here. There would be no life. And so I do believe in some type of intelligent design. This place just operates and is too magnificently perfect. So there's got to be some designer. But I kind of don't think that it's a guy with a gray beard sitting in a big chair. I just don't think that that's again, sort of from a human perspective. I think whatever this is that made us is probably incomprehensible to us. But I think the aliens, if they are as old as we think they are, I think they have the answer. I use the little story of, let's say there was a bank robbery and the cops came to the bank and they wanted to talk to witnesses about what happened at the bank robbery. And there's a 70-year-old man, and he's with a 6-month-old baby in a bassinet, and the cops will want to find out what happened. Who are they going to talk to? They're going to talk to the 70-year-old man, or are they going to talk to the 6-month baby, old baby? They're going to talk to the 70-year-old man. So, in terms of our history, we can look back 10,000 years or whatever, 6,000 years in our written history, in our religious text, or we can talk to the aliens who might be millions of years old, not just thousands or hundreds or millions, just tens of millions of years old. So I think they will have the answer of our origin. And in fact, we might actually been implanted here, you know? Nobody really knows, but there's a lot of things that point to that direction. And I don't think this has any conflict with religion. In fact, the Pope said that he thought there was no contradiction between the fact of religion or the believing in God and UFOs or aliens. So I thought that was interesting. The Catholic Church knows way more than they're telling us, guys. They have at the Vatican, they have one of the largest libraries that we're not allowed to see. And who knows, you know? I don't know. I love to ponder that stuff, guys. It's the most fascinating subject of anything. I mean, everything is just trivial compared to that, you know? Yeah, I think the Pope now, he is cool, down to earth. Neville says some believe that this is the fourth Earth. Don't know about that. You want to elaborate? I do believe in this planet called Planet X or Nibiru that they've seen outside of our elliptical orbit. It comes in at a different angle, going a different direction. If you study how the Earth was formed or whatever, the Earth somehow got in a huge, collision with another body, and it ripped a huge chunk out of the Earth, which actually they say became the moon, and the hole that was left is the oceans. Makes perfect sense, right? I mean, why would an Earth spinning around out of molten lava, have these big crevices or these big caverns to fill up to become oceans? That makes no sense. So theorists say that a planet had hit our planet and tore a big chunk off, which became the moon. And the moon controls the tides, and the tides control everything, plankton, all the life that came out of the oceans. And maybe we came out of the oceans. It's just one after another. You can kind of do your research in that category. But yeah, I think there is a Planet X, Nibiru, that comes around. The ancient Sumerians talked about that. The Sumerians are 12,000 years old, guys. Way older than the Romans, the Egyptians, the Hebrews. If you want to study up on your stuff, go check out the ancient Sumerians. They basically wrote about a lot of star people, aliens that they came from, the Anunnaki. From those from Earth that came is the Anunnaki. So that's fascinating stuff to me. And I want to talk to those people, or I want to study their stuff, because talk about history. They're the first ones in like 20 different categories. They invented writing, they invented mathematics, they invented they discovered astronomy, astrology. They first with medicine, first with the written word, the written text, printing, ceramics, I don't know, just on and on and on. 12,000 years ago, guys, the ancient Sumerians, right around the cradle of civilization, right where the Tigris and the Euphrates were. You know, that whole area in the desert, that was all like jungle land. I mean, like major green. It wasn't all desert. Hey, Rich Life, Road Trips, what's up? Let's see. I'll answer some questions here. What country are the Sumerians from? Afghanistan? No, they are from, they're, like I said, cradle of civilization, right there in Sumer, in the Middle East, where the Tigris meets the Euphrates. That is the Garden of Eden. And they also, in their text, called it Eden. And they had another character named Adam. And so, yeah, a lot of stuff, I hate to say it, but a lot of stuff in the Hebrew Bible was lifted directly from the Sumerian text. Also, the virgin birth and also the flood myth. Really incredible stuff. Yeah, checking you out, bro. Thank you. Whole life, road trips. Hope you enjoy. Just doing a little BS today. Just testing out this live thing. My first time doing the live thing from my phone. I've done it from my computer, but so I hope you enjoy the topics we're talking. It's just totally off the cuff. Whatever I feel like talking, whatever you guys feel like chatting about. But yeah, our origins. There's nothing more important. Where did we come from, you guys? I want to know. I mean, it probably is a lot, aligned with what I like, is discovering antiques and collectibles and finding out stories, where things are from. And yeah, I just think that's so fascinating. Who knows? But go check out my paranormal channel called Drew FO, DRU, Second World FO. Hit like over there, subscribe. I'll be doing more videos from time to time. I also like the subject of cryptids, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, stuff that we just can't figure out. Of course, Roswell, the crash at Roswell, New Mexico, 1947. That is fascinating stuff. I'd love to go with Omar out to Area 51. I've never been. I've watched a lot of videos on that. I know he had talked about it. Maybe he wanted to go out there. But, hey, Polish Czech. How you doing? UK here, Polish Czech. How you doing, buddy? Or person or whatever. Sorry, can't tell you're male or female. I am a big Bigfoot fan, Barbara says. I was just watching about the Alabama dog man. Yeah. Do you work? Yeah, I work. Of course I work. Yeah, I do work. I was just telling people that my profession was in the architecture business, architecture and interior architecture. So I design the insides and the outsides of homes, restaurants, retail, commercial spaces, banks, hotels, that sort of thing. That sort of pays the bills, really. But yeah, my sideline thing is art and antiques and doing YouTube. And hopefully one day I can make a living doing YouTube. Or not living, but pay my rent. That would be amazing, guys, to pay my rent with YouTube. I'm way, way away from that. But with your help, maybe we can make it. But, oh, well, thanks so much, Barbara. Yeah, I do have a skill in that category. And yep, I do, Polish Czech. I do find some great things. 725 videos or something later. You can go check out my videos. I've been doing it for 5 years now. Wow. Where's the time gone? But I'll just still do it. I love it, I did it before money had nothing to do with it. I'm not money driven. I probably should be, but there's too many things in life that are more important than money, but we all need it. We all need it to survive. But yeah, I do work. I work for myself, which is good. I don't work for the man. I do like to paint. I do like to paint, Barbara. I like to paint and sculpt. And doing full-time eBay, Polish Czech, is a difficult thing. And I admire anyone who can do that. You know, Chad and all the pickers out there. Yeah, it would be great to just... But you know what? When I met Omar and James, they lit a fire under my butt. I mean, Omar is making a living at it. And he left his profession, which was cutting hair, to go do these videos for you guys and us. And wow, he's being rewarded handsomely, I think. But yeah, that would be amazing. You know, it would be great to be able to pay your bills with YouTube, and then I could do more of this. And if it turned out that way, I would do it in a heartbeat. I really would. So let's hope that can happen. I don't ever think I'm going to be of Omar's stature, but I'm not in any competition with anybody, just myself. That's what you gotta better yourself every day. And I have my strengths, and I don't want to be like anyone else. I'm just myself. Yeah, he does. Omar is a master at that editing program, man. And he's not joking when he says that he spends 10 to 15 hours on one video. No, I don't have kids. I'm not married. Excuse me. I'm free and clear of all that. Come from a divorced family. It wasn't good. It wasn't pretty to watch that, to go through that. Ugh. So, love the ladies though. Love having a girlfriend. I don't need more than one girlfriend. But yeah, YouTube is my girlfriend. But yeah, anybody, Barbara doesn't have kids. I don't think you have to have kids, guys, and I don't mean to bring anyone down, but this world is not a place that I would want to raise a kid. But if it happens, it happens. And I know I'm missing out on a lot of things, you guys. So, Neville says, I have a 33-year-old daughter. That's awesome. I wonder who's going to take care of me in my old age. I don't know. But I don't think you can really count on your kids to do that. But I like animals, guys. If you've not seen my videos, I have a raccoon, Twinkie, the urban raccoon, who comes around my house, and I feed her, and or she helps herself to the cat food, let's say. And I had cats, and I had a dog, and wow, my daughter is 12 years old, rich life for road trips, awesome. Yeah, like I said, I know I'm missing out, but I have cousins who have kids, I have friends who have kids, and if I want to be around kids, and yeah, they're there. That's what's great. Like when they're somebody else's kid, you can like spend time with them and then say, okay, they're yours now. It is the hardest word, Polish Czech. Yeah. The hardest work, I would imagine. And that's probably why I don't do it. I am, I don't know. I'm a big kid myself. I feel like, how would I have a kid? I'm a big kid, It's funny because I told Omar, I said, look, I'm older than Omar, but I said, Omar, you're so much more mature in a lot of ways. You've had a couple homes. You've had kids, you have a mortgage, all that stuff. I don't have any of that. I'm like a big kid, and I just never want to grow up. I just don't, you know? But yeah, it's very challenging, I would imagine. Having kids, the stress. I know how bad I was, you guys, and I just did not want to have another one of me. That would have been like, ugh, gosh. Yeah, I just want to act like a big kid. And yeah, where does Omar and James get all this energy? I do not know. I'm telling them that they need to get sleep, and but I don't think they're listening. um but they surround themselves with young people, and can you imagine growing up with a father like with Omar? I mean, wow, what a cool dad that would be. My dad was way cool. He was. But, you know, they're so young. Like, they have their kids pretty young. And, yeah. But animals for me are cool. I get all the love from animals. They come to my back door. I have squirrels. In fact, I'm waiting for a squirrel to come down here. I'll show you this live if he comes down here. I have a couple squirrels that come and visit every day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Your dad passing away, Rich Life. Yeah, I would imagine you do miss him. I miss my dad and my mom. And I'll tell you about them sometime. Some great story there to talk about on CaliforniaPickin. But yeah, if now that I know how to do this live stream, when my raccoon shows up or my squirrels show up, I'll go live. I'll show you these guys. These guys are cool. Yeah, nieces and nephews can keep you busy, you know. I feed them nuts. They don't eat crackers. Strangely enough, these guys do not like gluten. They're gluten-free animals, you know. They just don't. They love peanuts, and they will eat certain fruit. They love grapes, but they don't eat citrus. So, like raccoons, for some reason, they don't eat citrus. So they ain't gonna eat anything that's citrusy. And I do believe they'll eat stuff like plums or, fruit off my tree. I have a loquat tree outside. They seem to love that. But they love nuts. And I feed them peanuts and cashews. And Twinkie, my raccoon, she will open the peanuts and crack them open and put them in the water and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, we have possums out here too, Neville, definitely. Possums are interesting. I don't like them as much as I do like raccoons and squirrels, but they're still cool. They come around. I give them water, and I feel sorry for these wildlife in the urban environment because it's so polluted. And where are they going to get their water from? They drink from the gutter, and all that poisons and stuff that they have to absorb. That doesn't make me happy. So I try to give them fresh water, and these raccoons, they know where to go. They know, and they tell their friends where to go. You can watch some of my videos. I had 7 raccoons show up one night, guys. 7 raccoons. Yep, armadillos. We do not have armadillos. Oh, Omar's channel is Omar Gosh and Omar Gosh TV, and James's channel is called The Fam. You can check both them out if you haven't heard of them. It's funny because my subscribers are a mix of my older subscribers know me from CaliforniaPickin doing all my videos showing you art and antiques. And then there's a whole new group of FAMs, FAMs, That's what Omar calls them. They're not fans. They're actually part of his family. So I'm one of the fams, and I call you guys fams too, because but that's it. Omar Gosh TV. Go check them out. Tell them Drew sent you too. I love that. When all you guys come from their channels, you guys always tell me, "Hey, I'm friends with Omar. I found you from, James," or that is so cool to know. So go over to Omar's channel and say, "Yeah, we found you through Drew, the California Picker, or from California Pickin, whatever." And I really wonder about, like, what's in the I didn't ask him this, but what's in the future for Omar? Like, is he just gonna just do these videos, and not just do them, but I mean, is there an end goal? Like for me, I thought, when I did these videos in the beginning, I thought, oh well, hey, maybe I'll be approached by a television company, a cable company that wants to do a show on art and antiques or picking, or maybe I could be interviewed or whatever. And that actually never really happened. It never really transpired. I got approached one time and turned out to not pan out to be anything, but I'd love to be on another show, or I'd love to be on mainstream, but I just figured, you know what, this YouTube is our platform, and you don't really need mainstream cable or TV to get your message out. But I just wonder, I thought about, wow, Omar's family's so cool, and I wonder how he would be on TV or on cable, but I don't even think he's thinking about that. I don't think he needs that. But if I was out there and I was looking for shows and people to put on TV, he'd be on my list. He would. But I would probably urge him not to do that, because it seems like everything that starts out as a reality show always ends like mush. All these marriages end in divorce, and I don't think he wants anyone following him around all day with a camera in his face. I'm sure his kids have, "Oh, Dad, are you recording again? Get that camera out of my face." I don't know, but I really enjoy those guys, and like I said, I just instant connection with those guys. Totally real. Go check them out. I got like 400 or 500 subscribers from just doing a video with them, from all the fams that found me. And I just want to say to all you fams, you guys are the best subscribers out there, because you're engaged. You leave me comments, you leave me love. Some of my older viewers, I guess, maybe just got complacent, or, but you new fams are the best. And when I saw the love that Omar and James was getting, it was unlike anything I've ever seen on YouTube. A lot of stuff on YouTube involves a drama and jealousy and haters, and but I saw none of that on Omar's and James's channel. I just saw pure love. And then when haters do come along, which you're gonna have, and that means you're actually making it. You're making it. If you have haters, that's a good thing. But for the most part, they just have great support. So as soon as I got connected with you guys, I was just really excited, and I just was encouraged to do more. And so yeah, that's cool. Let me read some of the comments. Let's see. Let's read some of these comments. They kind of go fast. Neville says the dumpsters are locked after hours. And then Rich for Road Trip says, Rich Life says illegal, you can be arrested. Or let's see. And you can be arrested. No, you can't. I don't know what that means, but Um, let's see. Barbara says, yeah, the cops are real mean here in Georgia, big bullies. If you went to a dumpster here, I'm afraid they would arrest me or beat me up. I don't know about that. In some places, it is illegal to dumpster dive, but I think if you gave the cop a hard time, maybe they would cite you. But if you just say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm looking for a box. I'm looking for cardboard. I'm looking for recyclable stuff because I'm trying to, you know, pay for something." You know, so here in LA, pretty much, it's not it's not illegal, I don't think. And yeah, Rockstar Flipper said, "Haters make me famous." Rockstar Flipper. Now, I don't know, not to start any controversy, but I thought Rockstar Flipper was calling out my good buddy Chad, saying something about them that causing some drama. I don't know. I don't want to dig it up again, but Rockstar Flipper, I don't know. I don't know if they're sub to me or me to them. But all that drama stuff, guys, ugh, I've had none of that. And I'm really happy to say that I've had none of that. No stalkers, no drama, no people, no real haters. I've only had to ban maybe like 3 or 4 people in all the 5 years. So I didn't really know what to expect when I came on here on YouTube. I thought, oh, I'm going to have all kinds of people. And no, it was never like that. It was just in my head. So let's see. Patty, aka, how you doing, Patty? Welcome to CaliforniaPickin Live. Never done this from my phone before, guys. This is the first time. This just, it's amazing. But I'm going to be able to do this and show you guys stuff when I find it. And I've never been able to do that before. I don't know what took me so long, but what's up, Patty? But yeah, and I can show you the stuff I find. I can show you, show me finding it. I can just take you out driving around now and showing you LA. And yeah, well, I think I'll do the celebrity grave tours live now, and forget about all that editing baloney. And you guys like live, huh? I mean, it seems to be like the wave of the future. People like to be on there. Barbara asked, "Do they have Craigslist in Australia?" I do not know the answer to that. If our Australian friend might chime in. Hey, Australian friend, do you know a guy named Archie Luxury? He's an Aussie, and he's down there in Australia. Um, I think he's near. Gosh, I don't know where he's near, but check out Archie Luxury. Tell him Drew at CaliforniaPickin sent you. He's a crazy guy from Australia. And he talks like he's it's hard for me to do the accent, but it's like he really talks like this. I really have to tell you guys, it's just it's one of those things, it's just one of those things, my Australian accent needs work. But yeah, the potential of this live stream, guys, just going to be incredible. It will also be great for the dumpster dives because you'll see stuff right as I'm doing it. I've shown you when I'm doing it, but I've just posted that minutes later. But now I can take questions and read your comments, and this is just going to be amazing for the future. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for an hour and 59 minutes, coming up on 2 hours. I think I'll end it here, the last 10 seconds. You want to ask any last minute questions or comments? I may come back later today because this is darn fun. And, yeah, dumpster diving seems to be legal here. And, the cops, I don't think they want to fill out paperwork to arrest you or anything like that. What is next for you, Drew? Wow. Barbara, I have some incredible videos that I'm sitting on that you're going to see pretty soon. One is absolutely historical. I mean, way bigger than my channel. But I'll be exploring things in Hollywood history. I'll be doing a new series called The Drew Conspiracies. I'm your host, Drew, a self-proclaimed and nationally recognized conspiracy theorist and paranormal researcher, and darn proud of it. That's my little spiel. But yeah, I will be doing a series of those. We'll be doing more celebrity grave tour stuff. As I said, more mysterious haunted places, possibly here in LA. And Patty says, thank you and see you next time. And I better sign off here, guys. Let you go back to your day. I don't want to keep you all day long, but look for me soon here on California Pickin' Live. I appreciate all you guys. Barbara, Rich Life, Patty, let's see, Sandy was here earlier. But yeah, thanks all you guys, Neville, and everybody from other countries out there. Really appreciate it. Really fun to stop by and chat with you guys. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll maybe see you later on today. We'll just have to play it by ear because this is going to be addicting for me, I know. All right, guys, keep on picking. Cheers now. Hit like, and come back to the video. I think all this stuff gets erased, but once it gets posted, you can go over there and like it and leave some comments or whatever. But thanks a lot, Barbara. We'll talk to you guys soon. Keep on picking. Cheers now.